What's up, everyone? My name is Roach. Today I'm going to be talking about becoming great even if you're a stoner. So, a lot of people think smoking weed is a negative thing, and personally, I think it is a positive thing, especially for someone like me. I'm pretty sure I'm like autistic or something, and it genuinely helps me function as a normal person. I used to be on a ton of medication and stuff for like ADHD and all that stuff, and it always sucked. So the cannabis is something that really keeps me the way I should feel, and yeah. So I wanted to talk about becoming great even if you're smoking weed and people think, oh well, you're not gonna make it. Oh well, you smoke weed, so you must be lazy. And you see, a lot of people who do smoke weed, we all have jobs, most of them. I'm not gonna say every single person, because obviously people are unemployed sometimes, but most people who smoke weed have a full life going on. And same as I do, I work a full-time job, over 40 hours a week, and I'm constantly having to work. So yeah, it's just how it has to be. But I'm also very productive, and I don't like not get my shit done. So I think it's a good middle ground you can have in life if you're smoking weed and you actually do your shit that you're supposed to be doing. I mean, there's really nothing you can be upset about, and other people shouldn't judge you for smoking weed. Do I think you should stink up your parents' house? No, because I was doing that at one point and I feel pretty bad about all that, so I kind of switched to just pins, dabs, and edibles. But I mean, dude, you really gotta be like coming correct, and people shouldn't feel bad about the things you do, if that makes sense. So if you come correct and you're like, hey, like, I go to work, hey, I do this, I do that, I have a side thing, okay, cool. Like, you're doing something positive with something that can be considered a negative. And so like this, I'm making smoking content, and people perceive smoking as a negative, but I'm turning it into a positive. You see how that works? It's like, if people think badly about something and you don't, maybe try not to prove to them, but it's like, just show an example, like, hey, it's not all negative, it's not. So yeah, I would say keep on striving for greatness, and don't let people tell you because you smoke weed or whatever that you can't do whatever you feel like in life, because everything's really about keeping discipline and doing what you're supposed to be doing. But yeah, I'm gonna take some rips because I want to smoke, and yeah, here we go. Nice. The thing I'm smoking on is the Delta Munchies Little Ripper. This is the sour candy Zapper blend, and I think it's pretty solid. I'm probably gonna try the Liquid Diamonds versions of the 2-gram Little Rippers, and yeah, so far I really enjoy them. It tastes great, feels great in the hand, it's real small, and yeah, the only thing I can say is it definitely runs out quick for a person like me, because I was always buying their 4 grams and now I'm down to the 2s, so it's a lot quicker of a smoke for me, but what can you expect? It's 2 less grams. And I also wanted to say, I hope you guys are getting stoned along with me. Please let me know in the comments if you are and what you're smoking on. It doesn't matter. You could even be off an edible and let me know, hey, I'm off an edible, this brand, whatever. I don't care. As long as you're not smoking fake carts or anything of the such, I don't want to hear about that crap. Smoke real stuff and, yeah, keep your lungs safe. And one thing I do want to point out as well is life doesn't always have to be grind. Yes, you should be grinding and you should be really striving for the things you want to do in life. But there can be times where you're gonna go hang out. You're gonna go play video games. Like, I don't really play very many video games. I play one video game with my friends and that's it. And the video game thing is not a problem in my life. That's the funny thing. People have problems when it comes to video games, playing too much. Personally, I don't have that problem. I think I can play for 5 hours max and then I'm tapped out. Some people play all day, so it's kind of like different people, but different for every person, I guess I could say. But today, after this video, I'm literally gonna go play for maybe an hour or maybe 2 hours, and maybe even I won't play. I don't know, man. To me, it's not really a huge deal. Oh, I need to get off work so I can go play. It's not that big of a deal. You shouldn't stress over something so stupid, but you should also learn to have that fun as well. You should be open to, hey, let's hang out and like get together and play this game, or hey, friend, let's make out. Hold on, pause. Fuck. Hey friend, let's make a date to have the same day off or something and hang out. You should always try to have some fun with your life and not always just make it about work. But life is very difficult without that, having the money in and the working constantly. You just can't survive. So it's kind of a weird double standard. You have to find a good balance for your life and always make sure you're happy. That's the best part, is trying to make sure you feel pretty good. Technically, I don't ever feel amazing, but I'm always genuinely pretty alright. You know what I mean? As a dude, you can kind of you just kind of have to feel all good. You're good. So I'm not like depressed or anything. I don't have like problems, but it's more of I have stresses and I just kind of have to keep that out of my head all the time and try to make the best of what's going on. So as someone who can speak on smoking weed and doing something productive, I run a Pokemon business named Roach's Card Shop on eBay. I have 100% positive feedback. Come on now. Isn't that crazy? I'm a stoner, considered a negative thing towards people. But I have a 100% positive feedback rating, 5 out of 5 stars on every tier. And I also have top rated seller. I mean, come on now. I've been doing this since like 2023, sometime in early 2023. And I mean, come on. It's not like, oh, my business is doing so good. No, not really. But I do have it, and I do strive to try to make that better each time I try, But you have to understand is that I'm doing smoking content, I'm doing Pokemon content with smoking, I have an eBay store, I have all this stuff going on, and it's also routed with this. You have to make something of what you're doing. So if you like certain things, like a hobby of some sort, get into it and try to make something out of it. I like smoking and I love Pokemon, so I do this type of thing. So that's something you have to consider. If you haven't considered starting a business or anything, go right ahead. That's probably going to be one of the best things you can do for yourself in the long run. It's kind of like investing, but for yourself. You're investing into your own future and how you don't have to work. Like right now I'm working because my business isn't great yet, but I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I need to scale this. I need to keep going higher and higher so I can get to that level, because that level is very, very valuable. You know what I mean? That's a very good thing to get to. And I want to be able to not have to go work a normal job, and I want to be able to do things that are important to me. I think that's the best key to life, is keeping your whole life about success for yourself and for the people around you that you're gonna spread that with. Like having something so simple as smoking weed turn into something that could be a full-time job of some sort someday. Like I haven't mentioned this, but I want to start a cannabis company later on. I do know a fair fucking bit about this shit, and I really do want to start something amazing, like fully, like just exotic to the max, fucking beautiful shit, smokes great. I just want to grow the best stuff. I want to be one of those people in the future after the Pokemon stuff, and I think that's a great goal to have, is to think bigger and always think about it. Because when, you know, I don't really believe too much in manifestation type of like, ooh, I manifest my boyfriend. No, I'm talking about you have to put it out in the world for it to reciprocate a little bit. It's very simple. It's just saying, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna, not like, oh, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just gonna say I'm gonna do it type of thing, but more of a, in this future, I'm gonna do this. Oh, well, what? Oh, no, I'm gonna do that. You know, kind of like, that's something that I want to do, and I'm gonna do. So it's something you have to keep always making sure that you are gonna do that. You are made for this thing. A lot of people are made for different things, and I think each person has their own skill set, and I think you should desire and dream and think and do. It's very simple. So if you're not feeling a little pumped up from this a little bit, maybe just stop watching. But this is kind of a motivational video, and overcoming that boundary that some people feel, I think you can really strive for greatness and actually succeed in greatness nowadays. I think the technology we have, just there's so much for us to make money online and do all these things. So really just think about those things. And I'm gonna smoke a little bit, and then we're gonna head out of here because I gotta go. All right. Alright guys, I really enjoyed having this little talk with you guys. If you guys enjoyed this content, please just like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of this video in the comment section. It's pretty simple. See you guys later.